Hey guys, what's going on? Gassy Mexican here, and this is Message Monday for 4/2/2012. I haven't done a Message Monday in a long time, and I'm aware of this. I've been pretty busy lately, and also a little bit of that whole forgetting factor, but all the more reason for me to do this one this week. So I am doing a Message Monday this week. Hopefully you enjoy it, and let's do this. First message from Xbox Live comes from, I forgot their gamer tag, so I am looking at it right now. Where is it? There it is. It is White Space X Rain 01, and their message is as follows, and I will respond. All right, here's the message.
Hey Gassy, I'm just wondering, but if you ever won the lottery, what would you get with the money you won? Let's say about $5 million.
I think this is a question that most people have been asked at one point or another in their life. What would you do with the money if you won the lottery? $5 million, that's a lot of money, but then a lot of that is going to be taxed too, so I don't know exactly how much you'd end up with, but it'd still be a lot of money. But what would I do with it? It'd be a lot of paying for things, probably a lot of covering family costs, like I'd help my parents pay off the house or whatever that they have, and just any mortgages or anything like that. I definitely pay to have Renee move over here, because I know that she's planning on moving over here within the next few months, so I would definitely have her come and move out here. That would be amazing. And other than that, I don't know. It's a lot of money, so I'd probably get a house, a decent house, nothing too crazy big. I always said if I got a lot of money, like a millionaire kind of status money, I wouldn't get a huge house, because I think, there's a lot to clean. I mean, even the house that we live in right now, it's a big house. Thankfully, we don't really use a whole lot of it, so it's not that much to clean. So there's a lot of empty rooms. But anyways, I don't need a huge house. I'd just get like a decently sized house or whatever, and then just fix up the inside and make it nice and comfortable for me. But so I'd get a house. Beyond that, I'd probably save most of it. Maybe see if there's anything interesting that I could invest in that looks like it would be good, Do some research that way. Maybe even do a consultancy with, some investment person, because they have people that do that, tell you what to do with your money. So I might do something like that, but more than likely it'd be a lot of saving after I've, paid for stuff that I want to have done. Like I said, having Renee come out and move out here, and get a house, and then help out my family as much as I could. So that'd be what I would do with it. I don't know. I really don't know what else to do with a whole bunch of money like that. Like I said, most of it would probably be saved. I'm not the type of person that would just go out and blow a whole bunch of money. So yeah, that's what I would do with $5 million. What would you do with $5 million? You can put it in the comments. I know I'm already going to see a bunch of things like, I'd get like 5 strippers and go to Reno or something. I don't know why you'd go to Reno, though. Why not just go to Las Vegas? I don't know why I'm assuming you would go to Reno. Let's move on to the next question, shall we? All right. Next message from Xbox is from IATBI, and this is what they had to say.
What's up, Gassy? Just wondering if you could finally do that 18 Wheels of Steel video you promised so long ago. And I know you said you weren't going to do it, forever ago, but, I still think it'd be funny. If you could do that, that'd be awesome. Thanks.
Of course, yes. I've been getting this message over and over and over and over and over. And I can't blame you guys. I said I was going to do it, and you know what? I will still do it. I don't remember ever saying that I wouldn't do it. Maybe I said it joking around, but I do still plan on doing it. And you know what? I'm going to PAX in the next few days here. We leave on the 5th, which is Thursday. And I am promising to you that 18 Wheels of Steel, me playing 18 Wheels of Steel, the crappy game that it is, it's going to be boring. You guys have wanted it, but you know what? I'll do that for you. I will record and play through that crappy, boring game. I'm not going to play through the entire game, because that would be ridiculous. I'm basically just going to play as much as I can stand, because the gameplay from that is basically just you in a truck and you drive. That's it. There's like little radio commands and stuff that you can do, so I'm going to play it as long as I can stand it. But I will get that done and up on my channel before we go to PAX. So that is a promise. It will be done. I'm doing this, all right? This time I'm setting a goal, and if I miss it, which I won't, you guys can be merciless and just be very disappointed in me, flame and stuff like that on my comments. But only if I don't put it up before PAX, which I will. So that's happening. So get excited. Within the next couple days, you will see 18 Wheels of Steel on my channel. This is a guarantee. God, I really hope I record it. It's going to suck if I don't. No, don't think like that, Max. You got to record it. All right. Let's move on to the next messages, and those are going to be from PS3. So let's move on to those. First message from PSN is from Spartan Sonic 117, and they say, Dear Gassy, did you leave the mana tank? For I have been a fan of the podcast crew ever since you introduced us way back on GamerGuy. You haven't been since the year-end show, and Eads told us to stop asking about you. So now I ask you, what is going on between you and the mana tank? That's a good question. It's one that I've gotten a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and answer it. Basically, I am still part of mana tank. I'll still do like articles and write articles if I feel like it, and I still consult with Eric and the others on the site. But I'm not going to be on the podcast like how I was before. I'm very happy with how the podcast has grown over the years. I'm very happy to be a part of that and the growth that it has experienced, and happy to introduce you guys to it. A lot of you guys I know I've introduced to it, and I'm very happy that you guys enjoy it. So as far as me being on the podcast, I maybe sometime down the line, if they want me to be on as a guest or whatever. But they record that locally in Canada there. In Alberta, Eads, Kevin, and Swag record it there. So, I mean, it's hard to coordinate my schedule with theirs when I'm really busy and they have, jobs and stuff like that going on with their lives. So, it just got hard to schedule that, and I basically decided that I was going to stop being on the podcast. Just because, like I said, I've got my own personal YouTube channel and I've got all sorts of things going on with the creatures that it would be. I've never been one of the Take two. I've never been the sort of person to overburden myself with a lot of stuff, because I've always been a believer that if you do that, you start having the things that you're doing suffer quality-wise. So I went ahead and took a step back and just decided to focus on my personal YouTube stuff and also, things going on with the creatures and whatnot. So I am still part of Mana Tank. I will, write articles here and there when I have the time and whatnot, but I will not be on the podcast. So unfortunate there. I know you guys have been saying you missed me on the podcast, but it's not that. It's still a good podcast. Kevin, Swag, and Eads are still good guys, and they do a good show. So that's what's going on there. Hopefully that answers your guys' questions, and hopefully many of you guys that have been asking that particular question will watch this video. And yeah, that's pretty much that in a nutshell. So let's move on to the second message from PSN. Second message from PSN is from Nightly Night 123, and they say, Hey Gassy, I have a question for Message Monday. I was just wondering, will you eventually do a Mass Effect 3 playthrough? You could do it like the Skyrim playthrough, or however you want. Thank you for reading this. Yes, I will be doing a Mass Effect 3 playthrough. I know I initially said out the gate that I was going to do a Mass Effect 3 playthrough, but I realized that there's a whole bunch of people that are doing a Mass Effect 3 playthrough and did do a Mass Effect 3 playthrough from the launch, and I didn't want to be grouped in with all those people. So what I decided I'm going to do is go ahead and play through on single player by myself without recording, so that way I can enjoy the game a lot more, because I'm the sort of person, especially with Mass Effect games, because it's the one franchise that I really, really do care about story-wise, and I just try to get the most out of it. So I tend to kind of play through it in the style of just, I like to get every little bit out of it, meaning every little bit of information, every little data pad and all that stuff. So I didn't think I would be too entertaining if I was recording and stuff, and I didn't want to have to worry about, being super entertaining or, meeting a certain level of entertainment. I just wanted to play through it for me and enjoy the game first before I went through and recorded it. So thankfully, though, when I do play Mass Effect games, I play through it first. Basically, as a Paragon, it's me making decisions in the game like how I would if I was in the game. That usually ends up being Paragon, but it's also peppered with a little bit of Renegade stuff. Some people got to get slapped in the face. So that's what I do for the first playthrough, and then the second playthrough, I go through and do the exact opposite and play full Renegade and just evil. So you guys will be seeing my Renegade playthrough, which a lot of times is a lot more interesting, because when you're Renegade, you do stuff that you normally would not do. So they put in some pretty interesting stuff for Renegade options, especially the quick time events. It's always funny watching a reporter get punched in the gut. I mean, come on. So you guys will see me play through under my Renegade playthrough. I will record my second playthrough, and that will be a Renegade playthrough. So yes, I will be doing that, and keep on a lookout for that. That'll be coming soon after I beat Mass Effect 3. So that is that. Thank you for your question, and let's move on to the YouTube messages. First message from YouTube is from Super Shady Ace, and they say, "Hi Gassy, how many hours have you spent on GTA 4? Thanks for a good game of GTA 4 at the 24-hour live stream." Awesome Ace Rider, that yellow dude. Well, hey, I remember you, and I remember going back and forth with you, and you were some good competition. For some reason, if you guys don't know, whenever I play GTA 4, I'm very competitive. I don't know why. I guess it's just because I have played so much of it online in multiplayer, and that's what I would do. I would basically just load up with like armor and my specific guns that I liked and my car that I liked, and just kind of drive around. I would never provoke anyone, but like I would drive around, and if someone shot at me, then it was go time, and I would hunt them down and follow them and just you know, shoot them from my car and stuff. That was fun for me in GTA 4, and I spent a lot of time playing GTA 4. I think it was also, too, because of the group of friends that I played with on Xbox Live back then. We played a lot of GTA 4 with each other, so that's kind of how I started playing GTA 4. But as far as hours logged in the game, I couldn't tell you. It'd be definitely upwards of 50 hours, so more than 2 days. I really don't know how many hours I've logged into that game, and like Halo 2 multiplayer back in the day are probably the two games that I've spent the most time playing multiplayer and stuff. So I've spent a lot, definitely over 50 hours. I can't tell you specifically how many, but I did play a lot. And that's part of the reason why I want to go to, I mean, among other reasons, but it's part of the reason why I want to go to New York, because obviously Liberty City is made after New York, the layout of it and everything. So I kind of want to go there just to see how much of it, you know, correlates to the map on GTA 4. It sounds stupid and nerdy, and it is, but I feel like I would kind of have a general sense of where things are at. Not specifics, but, you know, just general main streets and stuff like that. I think it'd be kind of cool to compare and contrast it from the game. But, yeah, I had a lot of fun playing with you guys on the 24-hour live stream, and I'm sure I'll be playing more GTA 4 with open lobbies and some of the other creatures and stuff in the future, so had fun playing with you, Ace, and yeah, I played a lot of GTA 4. I have no idea how much. I wish I could give you a specific number, but I can't. So, thank you for your message, and let's move on to the next message from YouTube. Next message from YouTube is Corey Rogg, and they say, "Hey Gassy, I was wondering if you and the creatures are going to be doing anything outside of games and shorts. Maybe like the creatures go paintballing or bowling. Thanks, and keep up the awesome vids." Well, thank you. And yes, I'm sure myself and pretty sure the other creatures will do the same. There's an event coming up, a paintballing event, like you mentioned, paintball, Living Legends 5, that happens in Joliet at CPX Sports. I went there last year, and I had to burp. I went there last year, and I plan on going there again this year. It's in May, towards the end of May, and I've mentioned it to a couple of the others in the house, and they said that they were interested in going. So, more than likely, myself and some of the other creatures will be at Living Legends, which is a huge paintballing event. I'll make some videos in the future telling you guys more about the event. I've been meaning to do that, but I got to get some more details about it from people. So I will be there. If you're there, awesome. It's going to be fun shooting paintballs with or at you, because there are two teams. It's basically just two teams split up with like thousands of people on each side, and it's a big war zone. They take all of their fields and make it one big war zone with different objectives and squads and stuff like that. It's basically just paintball war, and there's like paintball tanks and stuff like that. It's really fun. So yeah, we'll do stuff like that. I'm sure there'll be footage from that event, and also bowling. I've been wanting to go bowling for the longest time, and I keep saying it, but we haven't gone locally here in Denver. I know there are bowling places nearby, but we just, for some reason, we haven't gone. So I will keep pushing for us to go bowling, since I do like bowling, and I think that would make an interesting video. So yes, we will be doing other videos like that, you know, that will be coming in the future. And if you don't see it on the hub, you'll definitely see it, you know, on our specific personal channels. So yes, short answer, yes, you will be seeing videos, other videos outside of gaming and shorts and stuff like that. So that is that. And I believe that is the last message for YouTube and also in general. So thank you guys so much for watching this Message Monday. I'm going to try to keep regular with these, but I can never promise it. I sometimes forget, and sometimes I just have so much other stuff going on that I cannot do it. So, quick reminder, I will be going to PAX along with Sly Fox, James, Dan, and Seamus. I will be there. Also, Renee will be there as well, and a bunch of other YouTubers that I'm sure I know are going. So yeah, there will be vlogs and other sorts of videos coming out of there. Look forward to that. And also, if you guys want to participate in Message Monday, my usual spiel that I say, there's 3 ways you can do so. You can send me a message on YouTube. You can send me a message on Xbox Live, which is Gassy Mexican. That is my gamer tag. And you can send me a message on PSN, which is TheGassyMexican. No spaces there at all. So one of those 3 ways, all of those 3 ways, make sure to tag your message as Message Monday so I know that it is for Message Monday and it does not get mixed in with my other messages that I get. So that's going to do it. Thank you to everybody that sent a message this week. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day/week. And I will see you guys later. All right. Bye-bye.